EGM Network.
Welcome to the Lori Davis Show, where it's all about the amazing lifestyle on our Treasure Coast. And here's your host and realtor for life, Lori Davis.
Hello, everyone. It's so good to see you. It is March in Vero Beach. We have just such great energy in the show. I don't know. The past couple of weeks, Cindy, I think, can't you agree? Like everybody we've got in here has been really high energy, a lot of fun. We have somebody in the room that got double duty.
Got double duty. It's I don't know. Is it March Madness? I don't want to coin that term. It's
but that's
not,
okay.
Yeah,
we like it.
Yeah.
We like it. The weather's been great. It's cool in the mornings. Sunny, no clouds in the sky. Mm-hmm. I call this Chamber of Commerce weather. Yep. This is why people come to Vero Beach. March is beautiful. Mm-hmm. Have you been doing anything interesting?
Spring training.
Did you go?
I haven't. I don't have time.
I know.
I've just been staying swimming. I've been swimming 3 days a week, so I'm doing really well with that. And I've just been hanging out with my Liam and my Lucas are back.
Okay. What time do you swim over at Leisure Square?
So
just so you know, if you don't have a pool, go to Leisure Square.
Yeah, I love
Join it, right?
I love it. Yeah.
Yep.
I go like Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and it just depends on what time I have. And they have now really good open hours. So
Good. That's good for you.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Is it cold? I mean, the water's warm, so.
The water is everyone talked me into it to begin with, like it's a heated pool. And I'm like, yeah, I think it's just heated from the sun, but that could be just me. I don't know.
It feels cold when you get in it.
It does, not brisk cold. So then a friend of mine says to me, and this is what sold me. So she goes, oh, yeah, well, when it's not really warm in there, you're burning the brown fat cells in your body. And I'm like, well, that sells me then.
All right.
Go in the cold water.
I've never heard that. I don't know about brown fat cells. But you heard it first here today on the Lori Davis Show. Right. It's good to see you guys. Lori Davis, your realtor for life. We live in such a beautiful place, and the reason why we're here is all of the things that are going on around town, and it is beautiful. It is a beautiful town. There are great people doing wonderful things. Today we have somebody in the studio who is super committed to the turtles. We've had her on the show before. This is the Coastal Connections. I'm going to introduce her real quickly because I'm going to say all the great things about her later. But we have to introduce Kendra Bergman to the show. Welcome. Okay, and so we're going to let it out because the last time you were here, it was September. Mm-hmm. And as you all know, if you watch the show, I always have a beverage in the studio. And she said, "Oh, no, I'm good." And I was like, 1 minute to go, "You're pregnant." And she said, "Yes, I am." But she's like, "Don't tell anybody." But now, this time, and it's today is March, what is it, 13th?
The 18th.
18th, yeah.
Yeah. Now you're due next week, right? End of next week. So you don't think there's 3 ladies in the studio? There's 4 because she's having a baby girl. Let's get that out there. Congratulations, Kendra.
Yes.
That's great.
Girls rule.
That's it. So
and baby girl will be making an appearance at the thing we're talking about today.
I know. What we're talking about today is the Tipsy Turtle 2-mile run and festival. So we're going to get to that in a minute. Of course, we have a little bit of housekeeping to do, but the Tipsy Turtle is such a beautiful thing. Cindy was there last year. Yeah. I wasn't able to make it. It's at JC Park. It's on the Saturday before Easter. Mm-hmm. I don't want to give all my secrets away. So I'm going to go straight into what's going on around town because that's why people are here. It's not just about condos and about homes. It's about all the wonderful things that Vero Beach provides. Initially, we're going to talk about Singing in the Rain at Riverside Theater. It's gotten great reviews.
Has it? Yeah.
Cindy, you haven't seen it?
I haven't. I just have not been able to squeeze in.
Yes.
And I feel bad about that because I've heard really good things too.
Everybody's saying that.
Yeah.
So we've got a couple more weeks. I think it goes through the end of the month. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe I can slide in there.
You might be able to slide one in.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I've seen a lot of people and Singing in the Rain. It's very
iconic.
I like them. It is iconic. I love a musical. Mm-hmm. So I was just in New York City over the weekend visiting James Davis, our son, and I went with Tracy Zudans, a showstopper, always here on the Lori Davis Show, and her daughter Kira who was in New York City. Shout out to Kira Zudans. She ran the New York City half marathon on Sunday. Yes. We saw her do it. She finished. She was great. We saw her at mile number 10, and then we jumped in a cab and ran up and around the park, and we saw her at the finish line when she was done. So that's for Kira. Shout out to Kira Zudans. Nice job. And it was her birthday on Saturday. Oh, it was great. It was a great weekend. But we have so many things going on, and I talk about that because we saw a Broadway show up there. And I will always say this, our Broadway shows here in Vero Beach at the Riverside Theater, if you haven't seen one, please go see one. Yeah. They are amazing. These are not touring shows. The director goes up, he picks up, he interviews actors up in New York, comes down and creates a production. So it's very unique, and it's really awe-inspiring. I love it. I love it. Concerts in the Loop, that kind of goes along with Riverside Theater. Thursday, Friday, Saturday nights. You can always go 5 to 8. Bring your beach chair, bring a cooler. You don't have to go sit in the Loop. You can sit by the parking lot. You can, tailgate, whatever you like to do. They're really wonderful, and they're free. So if you got guests in town, just say, hey, and, you don't have to do anything. Maybe have a glass of wine or, some beverages, and then go off to a restaurant and have dinner. So don't forget the music in the Loop. It's a great opportunity. Farmers Market. God, it's so nice. And the weather's been beautiful. So just take a stroll from 8 to 12. It's on Ocean Drive. It's so great. And there's always, most of the time, everybody has their favorite vendors, like the pickle guy or, the orchid lady or the bread person or the fish. These are my people. I don't know who your favorite people are, but text me and I'll mention your favorite person for the farmers market. Anyway, the reason for today is the Today Show. It's the Tipsy Turtle 2-Mile Fun Run and Festival. So this is one of the things I'm talking about that happens here in Vero Beach. It's a one-of-a-kind. It's the 5th annual. Okay, we've been doing it 5 years in a row. One-of-a-kind. It's a fun run, and we can all run into sea turtle nesting season together. 100% of the event's proceeds will benefit Coastal Connections' mission of protecting coastal habitats for sea turtles and survival. So that's next. Now we're coming to that. That's in April. First, we have to thank Chef Scott Barricchio for the beverages of the day. Now, I will say this. We have a mocktail for our pregnant guest. So she is not drinking what Chef Scott has provided. And we've had this on here before. It's just one of my favorites. This is a white burgundy. So if you ever go, it's just, I got to go this way with it. Okay, there we go. I know you can't see it, but anyway, it's a white burgundy. If you like Sauvignon Blanc, if you like Chardonnay, almost everything, if it's in a white that you like, you probably need to try this French. And all you have to say is, I'll try the white burgundy from Lori Davis's show. But it is a Chevalier de la Cree. It's a Montigny. It's a Premier Cru. And it's super reasonably priced by the glass. You can buy it by the bottle. But we have to take a taste of it because Citrus Grill House provides. We have to do what we have to do, don't we?
Right, and it's got a good color to it, too.
It does,
it's got
doesn't
some
it?
good body. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
It's so nice. It's so nice.
Yeah.
All right, let's get a pic of Kendra sipping on her sparkling. She's got her little sparkling there. She's got her mocktail there.
Yeah.
So if you're not going to have a drink and you're at Citrus, you can always have something else.
You can always have an incredible mocktail.
They do have great mocktails. They really
absolutely.
do.
Their bar is phenomenal.
It is. And we've got Christy at the bar. Sometimes Jaeger's up there. It is, of course, Alex is always a crowd favorite.
Always willing to take care of you.
I know. He's great. He's awesome. So, Chef Scott Barricchio, Citrus Grill House, 1050 Easter Lily Lane. That is right there next to Humiston Park. Now, this restaurant is directly on the ocean. You can sit outside. You can be on the deck. You can go lunch or dinner or inside if you prefer. It's absolutely beautiful. If it's not fresh, he's not serving it. He gets fresh fish every day, and he actually gets the big piece of fish, and he cuts it up himself. Anything that you're going to get is absolutely amazing. I had a lunch over there the other day, and he made me, and he's like, trust me? And I'm like, of course I trust you. And it was a skirt steak. Oh my God. Over risotto, Parmesan risotto.
Delicious.
With, it was broccolini, and I think it was little green beans that he'd cut. Oh my, I said, this is the most delicious thing I'd had over there in months. And I eat there once a week. So no, it was really, really good. So if you see that on lunch or dinner, don't forget the skirt steak. There you go, chef. Anyway, go over and see Chef Scott. Go see the folks over at Citrus Grow House. Again, it's right there. It's called Easter Lily Lane. You probably wouldn't know it, but it's the restaurant that's right next to Humiston Park on the ocean. DSRE by the numbers. This is really quick. We are the number one selling broker in the county. So we're at 22% with $142 million sold year to date. And it always is a comparison. That's 22% of market share. The next closest broker is at 11.4%.
So half.
And half of what we've done. Yeah, at 73.3%. So if you're looking for a great broker, or if you're looking for a great realtor, if you're not going to call Lori Davis, your realtor for life, then definitely call Dale Sorensen Real Estate and find someone over there. You'll get the quality that you're looking for. Kendra Bergman, she is the founder and executive director of Coastal Connections. Their mission is to protect coastal habitats for sea turtle survival by educating and connecting people to the environment. Welcome to the show, Kendra.
Yay!
So good to have you.
Always good to be here.
I know.
Love this show.
I love you. We love having you.
Yeah.
We do. I love just good people in my room.
Yeah.
I like good people on my show. And I'm like, yeah. So this is probably number 3 for you, right? At least?
3 or 4.
3 or 4.
Something
Yeah, it's a
like that.
bunch.
Yeah.
I know, it is. I know. Tell us about Coastal Connections.
Yeah, it is the local 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to marine conservation, specifically for sea turtles. But it's more than just protecting turtles. It's about involving everybody in that really incredible success story, because conservation means you're aiming to help animals recover. Mm-hmm. And we want to involve everyone in that story, including you. Yes. And you've been a great part of that story for years. I try.
I'm a big, I just think it's such a, well, you always tell me the health of sea turtles always is an indicator of what the health of our environment.
The health of our environment, the health of our oceans. They're very, very important for regulating so many different elements of the oceans that we may not think about on a day-to-day basis. Yeah. But we definitely benefit from.
Right.
Like protecting our beaches or our infrastructure when there's a major storm, or making sure that the really important fish that are found in reefs are fed and happy, because we like to go fishing.
Right. Of course.
We always love that. So, or just tourism in general, having who doesn't want to see a sea turtle if you're out snorkeling?
I know.
How cool would that be?
I know. I always love when you're out boating.
Oh, yeah.
In the ocean. You go out the inlet. We generally go out Fort Pierce and head north because we just like it that way. There's all those beautiful reefs right there. And you're just going along, and there's this beautiful turtle just swimming around. Just popping their little head up. You can see them because they pop their heads up. And if you're swimming, sometimes they just swim right by you.
They'll just swim right by you. Yeah. They'll do their own thing.
They will.
Yeah, but
don't touch them. Don't touch the turtles.
Yeah.
Leave them alone.
You don't need to. There's nothing.
It's just fun to see them. I mean, it's beautiful.
It's great to have them around, and it's a really important part of our area, our Vero Beach, right?
Yes.
It is. We live in a very special place for sea turtles. We get so used to seeing them because we have so many of them. Yes. But we forget, oh, wait, when we leave this area, there's not very many of them left. So
I know.
We, all of our efforts as a community to help save sea turtles are really making a big impact.
Are they? Yeah.
We're really excited to see that again this year. Good. I mentioned that because it's the beginning of sea turtle nesting season.
It is. When does that start?
It actually started on March 1st, and our very first nest was on March 1st.
No way.
Wow. Yeah.
She was coming back. Now, the thing that a lot of people don't know is does a turtle come back to the same place, or they come back to Vero Beach, kind of?
They kind of just come back to Vero Beach.
Okay.
Yeah, so the general area. So they imprint on a certain location when they're really young using the Earth's magnetic field. So there's a special magnetic signature. But that's one of the ways. And then there's other more physical cues or chemical cues, like the smell or the visual memory. And that's what we believe so far as scientists. And they'll return probably about 20 or so years later to come back and nest. And it's
cool.
really crazy. And
that's so cool.
Yeah, it's been really, really cool to see studies published that are talking about mother-daughter or mother-grandma pairs, on a nesting beach, which is really, really wild.
Yes.
But it is nesting season officially here.
Yes.
And that's why we want to kick off the nesting season with a really important event.
Okay, so the really important event we have is the Tipsy Turtle 2-mile fun run and festival. It's Saturday, April 19th. That's a Saturday before Easter. You can't forget it. It's at JC Park. So it starts at 8 o'clock in the morning is the race. You can pick up packets and stuff before that. It goes, tell us about this day. What's going on?
Yeah, so it's a super fun day. It's not your standard or typical race. If you're a runner or you like to walk in races, we want you there, but you got to know this is not your typical race because we're Coastal Connections and we're just not your typical people.
We're zhuzhing this up. This is going to be something going on. No, it is. It is. So much more going on.
So much more going on. It is Easter weekend, so we want to make sure that this is a family-friendly event. There's always plenty of things going on. So the morning this year is going to start with a kids hatchling dash on the beach. So if you have a child that's 9 years old or younger, there's a free dash for the kids on the beach to kick off the morning.
I love it.
And then we have our 2-mile fun run, which you can run, walk, crawl. I don't care how you get across that finish line.
Do the turtle crawl.
We just want you there and to be a part of that event.
Yeah.
So then the 2-mile race. And then after, we have an entire sea turtle themed festival in the park for the next few hours, so until 10:30. And that festival, we have local artisans and vendors out that have more eco-conscious or environmentally aware products. We have adult beverage stations stationed around the event.
The adult beverage station.
You know,
always a crowd pleaser.
Always a crowd pleaser when you get local beer from, say, Sailfish or mimosas with local Natalie's juice in them.
Yes, absolutely.
Why not?
Absolutely.
And then we have a kids activity station too. So we've got hula hoops and games, and we have a kids Easter egg or scavenger hunt.
I heard that you have an Easter egg hunt that day.
We do have it, and they're all eco eggs. So they're not plastic eggs, they're cardboard paper, and that the kids can then also do coloring and painting projects.
I love that. That's so cool. Yeah.
So that's super fun.
There's so many things that, and everybody, that's the big weekend in Vero. And everybody's got family in town for Easter. Yeah. It is kind of the official end of our season. Like everybody, it gets a little trafficky around Easter in Vero Beach, especially on the Barrier Island. JC Park. Okay, guys, it's north on Beachland Boulevard. It's about a mile, almost a mile directly, maybe a little bit longer than that. It's the one that's right on the ocean. If you know the boardwalk area
the
on the ocean, the boardwalk, it's right there. That's the park by the boardwalk. Okay, not by the one. Humiston is the one by Chef Scott's place down at Citrus Grill House. Now, race registration, you can go ahead of time, right? Okay, so we're going to go to...
I always say it's easiest to Google Tipsy Turtle 2-mile, and it'll be the first link that pops up.
Right.
Way easier than trying to tell you where on the website to find it.
Okay. Now, and if you're not going to do the race, you can just come to the festival.
You can just come to the festival. The festival's 100% free.
That's what I see.
And then there's live music. We have a reggae band coming this year. We've got all of our sponsors out presenting and having giveaways.
Yes.
And it's just such a fun time for you to hang out with the family.
Yes.
Like you said, Lori, this is the last weekend that most people are in town.
It is.
And it's just a great way to celebrate, relax, and kick off a holiday weekend.
Absolutely. Okay, on that note, we're going to take a break. We have to pay for this with a couple of commercials. We'll be right back with Kendra Bergman from Coastal Connections, and we'll wrap this up talking more about the Tipsy Turtle 2-mile run, fun run, and festival. See you in a minute.
What's on your list? Ice cream? Laughing so hard it hurts? The way the sun feels on your face? For one child, a simple list of brilliant things becomes a lifeline, a way to bring hope to his mother, and maybe to himself. Every brilliant thing is a funny, heartfelt journey through life's ups and downs, where you help tell the story. Starting March 25th on the Waxlax stage at the beautiful Riverside Theater. Get your tickets now at the box office or riversidetheater.com.
At Sunshine Furniture, our 35,000 square foot showroom is filled with the largest selection of in-stock coastal furniture on the Treasure Coast. Dining and bedroom sets, occasional tables, sofas, sleeper sofas, love seats and chairs, and all the latest styles and colors from Tommy Bahama, Lexington, Hooker, Riverside, Universal Coastal Living, Four Seasons, Braxton Color, and Capri. We're also the outdoor furniture experts and have hundreds of styles of any patio furniture you need, including a gallery of Berlin Gardens and Polywood. We specialize in fire pits, outdoor rugs, umbrellas, and replacement cushions. Right now, we're having a spring sale with lots of great markdowns and discounts on everything you need for your Florida home, including all pictures, lamps, and accessories half price. Sunshine Furniture, $12.95 US 1 in the Publix Plaza, Vero Beach. Don't forget to visit our outlet store directly across the street, filled with lots of brand name closeouts and sale items. And visit our website at sunshinefurniturecasual.com.
Get stoked, bro. It's the Downtown Beach Bash presented by GHO Homes. Catch the wave of fun and ride it all the way to downtown Vero Beach with live music by Riptide, plus kids games, beer, food trucks, and prizes. We're not hanging 10, bro. We're hanging from 6 to 9 p.m. Admission is free. Sponsored by GHO Homes, Sandpiper Pest Control, and Millennium Cremation Service. The Downtown Beach Bash, a Main Street Vero Beach event. Friday, March 28th, 6 p.m. Downtown Vero Beach.
We are back talking about the Tipsy Turtle 2-mile run. That's not easy to say when you've had white burgundy.
It's your little tongue
What
twister.
happens is it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I haven't eaten in 4 hours. You have a couple sips and it's like, woo. Anyway, okay, Kendra, tell us a little bit. Registration fees is very reasonable. If you want to walk, run, push a stroller, pull a wagon, what do you do? What do they need to do?
Yeah.
What do you got?
Just Google Tipsy Turtle 2-mile Vero Beach, and that link will pop right up. And we can register online. It's $40 per person, and it's $30 for kids under the age of 12.
Right.
Which we don't. Yeah. Why not give a discount to our kids? We want kids to participate.
Of course, and they get the T-shirt,
And
which
they
they
get the
love.
T-shirt.
They love that stuff.
They love it. And it's always a super soft T-shirt because that's one of the things that most people really like.
That was on your website. It says it's a super soft
It's a
T-shirt.
super soft T-shirt.
I don't like the new ones that are like that new polyester. I'm sorry.
Scratchy.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's
just
not a wicking shirt. It's none of
No.
that. It's
a
super
big hug.
soft.
It's a big turtle hug.
It's nice. It's comfortable. You'll want to sleep in it. I
What
promise.
color is it this year?
Ooh, can't tell you all
Oh,
of our
I love that.
secrets.
Okay, surprise.
Surprises.
Cindy, we're going to have to release that
Yeah.
after
Yes.
after Easter on my show on Tuesday.
Yeah.
After the Easter holiday.
But it'll be comfortable to run in. So when you're running across the boardwalk or by the boardwalk
Yes.
where you get to see the beach the entire time,
So good. So beautiful
then
there.
you'll be comfortable in your nice soft T-shirt.
I love that. Okay, tell us about sponsorship. You still have some
Yes.
room for that.
We do have a couple more sponsorship spaces available. We would love to have more. So sponsorships range from $250 all the way to the exclusive $3,000 position. So if anyone wants to claim that one.
Yeah.
But Lori is our exclusive realtor sponsor.
I am the real estate sponsor.
Real estate
Yes,
sponsor.
I am. Yes. No, I just think it's such a. I mean, guys, the turtles are amazing, and the health of our environment again is critical. And like you said, it's also about people coming here and enjoying the environment. It's about real estate. It's about vacations. It's about all that. We need it. We definitely
Our
need
beautiful environment is one of the reasons everyone is here.
it. I know it
And
is.
we got to keep it that way.
It's absolutely true. So if you want to be a sponsor, and that's a financial, and then you can have a logo, your name on the
Yes.
shirt, whatever. If you go to the Tipsy Turtle 2-mile run,
Yep.
just Google that.
If you just Google that, all of the links and the paperwork are there, or
Okay.
you can just reach out to Coastal Connections and we can get you hooked up.
Okay. Okay. So I sent my sponsorship
She did.
check 2 weeks ago to my homeowners association. I swapped the checks. If you can believe that. Only I could do that.
Luckily, I did not get your homeowners association.
No, I know
check.
you didn't. I don't know where that went. I literally had to cancel that one. I don't know what happened to that one. Anyway, Kendra, anyway, we are looking forward to seeing you. Congratulations. We are so excited about the new baby.
Yes,
We want to know when it happens. You got to let us know
Yeah.
because we'll have a shout out as soon as it happens.
And baby girl will be at Tipsy Turtle.
Baby girl will be at Tipsy Turtle, so she'll be a little hatchling.
Yeah.
She'll be there. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. Coastal Connections Tipsy Turtle 2-mile run and festival is going to be the day before Easter. It is the 19th of April, and we hope you all will be there. Thank you so much for coming. Have a wonderful, wonderful week, the next couple of weeks. We're looking forward to it. We're all happy to be here. Guys, be safe out there, and we'll see you here next week. Have a good one. Bye-bye.